This explains the whole of reality. We are sitting here and we can only see the shadows at the back of the wall. And we think that those shadows, that is in fact the real world. And we have no clue that there's something behind our head that is in fact projecting these shadows. That is in fact the true nature of our reality.
Det er sådan, der blev lavet en stor undersøgelse af børn fra Syddansk Universitet i Odense, hvor man fulgte nogle børn over et par år og målte på deres urin. Og det var cirka 200 børn, og 99% af dem havde rester af hormonforstyrrende insektgifte i deres urin. Og det er helt klart et problem. Der skal simpelthen ikke være giftrester, som er målbart børns urin.
So I was aware of, the mutations and what to look for and so on, how to handle these dangerous viruses safely. But above all, I could actually grow cancer cells better than anybody else probably in the whole country. Because I had this wonderful formula. It wasn't perfect yet. It was better than anything else in the whole planet at that time.
The industry, those that control the industry, seem to like many of their A-list artists and actors where they can keep an eye on them. They seem to like them to stay on script. They seem to like them to deploy all the symbolism and the imagery that they choose for them. And it's far easier to have a mind-controlled slave doing all that than it is to have someone who is in full artistic control of themselves and is able to make decisions for themselves. And so that's why they have so many mind-controlled puppets in the industry. But once you've seen these images and they've been broken down and explained to you, the magic effect that they had on you is lost, and you are now in control of the situation, and you're not going to be mind controlled like you were before, and like the rest of the public that have not had it broken down and explained to them still are. That's why I think it's so important to let people know how these methods work and allow them to study them and allow them to bring it into realms of the conscious mind where they can understand it, and so it no longer has an effect.
One of the things that is connecting all of these things, the hits, are that the people that are being taken out, people that stand up for unity, this is a major threat to this group because their agenda is death and destruction, total control. So anyone who stands up against that is a target. Gandhi, Lady Diana, John Lennon, Bob Marley, many of these people, Martin Luther King, there's so many of them, Malcolm X, all of them have been standing up for the same thing, been taken out.
This abuse of the word terrorism is thankfully in its dying days because the ultimate terrorist on this planet is the United States of America. Millions of orphans, millions of refugees, an ongoing war in Afghanistan and Pakistan where we destroy the lives of civilians and children daily. How dare we in the West even think to point the finger at anyone else and call them a terrorist? Thank God that more and more people, especially young people, are seeing through these bogus arguments and seeing the truth for what it is. Thankfully, that day is dying. We will have justice in this world.